A quiet afternoon in Sacramento. The ABC10 newsroom hums with deadlines. Then, gunshots explode through the lobby window, glass raining, staff diving for cover. A 64-year-old man, fueled by rage and conspiracy, flees into the city, leaving notes threatening more attacks. This is the true story of a media station under siege, a community in shock, and a nation on edge. Sacramento, California, September 19th, 2025, 1:30 p.m. The ABC10 newsroom on Broadway pulsed with the rhythm of a Friday. Reporters typing, cameras prepped for the evening broadcast. Aisha Khan, 28, a junior reporter with dark curls and a quick smile, leaned over her desk editing a story on local wildfires. Almost done, she told her colleague, Marcus, a 35-year-old cameraman with a shaved head. "You rushing for that Emmy?" Marcus teased, adjusting his lens. Aisha laughed. "Only if you get me good lighting." Their banter masked the tension in the air. Jimmy Kimmel's suspension over comments on the Charlie Kirk killing had sparked heated debates, and ABC10 felt the ripple. Across town, Anibal Hernandez Santana, 64, gripped the wheel of his pickup, his face set. A Sacramento native with a graying beard, he'd spiraled into conspiracy theories: Epstein, government cover-ups, Trump's allies. His apartment held notes scrawled with rage: "They're next," targeting GOP figures. That morning, his neighbor, Rosa, had knocked. "Anibal, you okay? You were yelling last night." He'd waved her off. "Mind your business, Rosa." In his truck, a loaded .38 revolver sat beside a note invoking Jeffrey Epstein, his plan set for ABC10. In the newsroom, Aisha glanced at the lobby's glass windows, unaware of the pickup slowing on Broadway. Marcus nudged her. "You covering Kimmel's mess tonight?" Aisha sighed. "It's a circus. Everyone's on edge." The words hung heavy, a premonition. Outside, Sacramento PD officer Lena Torres patrolled nearby, her radio quiet. Broadway was calm. Coffee shops, offices, no hint of chaos. But at 1:32 p.m., 3 shots shattered the peace. Glass exploded in the ABC10 lobby, bullets tearing through the window. Aisha dove under her desk, heart slamming. "Get down!" Marcus yelled, pulling her arm. Screams echoed as staff scrambled, some to closets, others behind equipment. A 4th shot rang into the air, the pickup speeding off. Aisha's hands shook, texting her sister. "Shots at work. I'm okay." Marcus whispered, "Who the hell does this?" Aisha's voice cracked. I don't know, but I'm scared." Ever been caught in a moment of panic? Comment below. Officer Torres's radio erupted. Shots fired. ABC10, 400 Broadway. She floored her cruiser, sirens blaring. The newsroom was chaos. Glass littered the floor. A note with Epstein and Trump's next found near bullet casings. Aisha crawled to a supply closet with Marcus. 6 others crammed inside. "Is this about Kimmel?" a producer whispered. Aisha shook her head, heart racing. "It's bigger, political." Marcus gripped her hand. "We're getting out, Aisha." Her phone buzzed. Her sister. "Stay safe. Love you." What would you text in a crisis? Like and share your thoughts. Torres secured the scene, SWAT sweeping the building. No injuries. A miracle. Witnesses saw a pickup, a gray-bearded man firing. Suspect fled east, Torres radioed. By 3 p.m., police identified Anibal Hernandez Santana, 64, from traffic cams. His notes suggested more targets: GOP officials, media outlets. FBI agent Carlos Reyes took over, his voice grim. "This is political violence. He's not done." A tip placed Anibal at a gas station, his truck spotted. Reyes round his apartment, more notes, ammo, a laptop with ex-posts ranting about conspiracies. Rosa, Anibel's neighbor, sat with police, shaken. He was off lately, she told Reyes, talking about Epstein, Trump, all crazy stuff. Her voice wavered. Did I miss something? Reyes nodded. You're helping now, Rosa. Anibal was arrested by 7 p.m. at a motel, but released on $200,000 bail by September 20th morning, only for the FBI to rearrest him that evening on federal charges. Aisha, back home, watched the news, stunned. He's out already? She told Marcus over the phone. Not for long, Marcus said. Feds are pissed. Can you trust the system after this? Tell us with hashtag ABC Sacramento. Sacramento's streets hummed, but ABC10's shattered windows told a darker tale. A 64-year-old gunman, Anibal Hernandez Santella, is cuffed again, his notes vowing more attacks on Trump's allies. As federal charges mount, a newsroom grapples with fear, and a city asks, are we safe? This is the story of justice's fight and a community's resolve to rise. September 20th, 2025, Sacramento. The ABC10 newsroom stood silent, its lobby windows boarded, bullet holes still fresh. Aisha Khan, 28, sat at home, her dark curls loose, staring at her laptop. The news replayed Anibal Hernandez Santana's arrest, first by Sacramento PD, then released on bail, only for the FBI to cuff him again hours later. He's back in jail, Aisha told Marcus over the phone, her voice shaky. But those notes, more attacks? Marcus, her cameraman friend, sighed. He's locked up, Aisha. We're okay. Aisha's eyes flicked to her TV, showing Anibal's mugshot. Are we, though? Ever felt safe but still scared? Comment below. FBI agent Carlos Reyes led the federal probe, his desk piled with Anibal's notes, scrawled rants about Jeffrey Epstein, Trump officials, and ABC's Kimmel controversy. He planned a spree, Reyes told his team, voice grim. GOP targets, media outlets. Anibal's laptop, seized from his apartment, held X-posts raging against elites. A search found ammo, maps, and a .38 revolver's spare clips. By September 22nd, federal charges dropped, discharging a firearm in a school zone and interfering with ABC10's broadcast license. He's facing life, Reyes said, eyeing the courthouse schedule. Rosa, Anibal's neighbor, met police at a coffee shop, her hands trembling. He'd rant about conspiracies, Epstein, government stuff. Torres nodded. You didn't know he'd shoot, Rosa. Rosa's voice cracked. I should have said something. Torres leaned in. You're helping now, that's enough. Rosa's guilt lingered, picturing Anibal's angry nights alone. Could you spot a neighbor's breaking point? Like and share your thoughts. At ABC10, staff returned, security tripled. Aisha edited a segment, her hands unsteady. Marcus set up his camera nearby. You okay covering this? He asked. Aisha forced a smile. Gotta tell the truth, right? But her heart raced, the gunfires echo loud. Outside, a vigil formed on Broadway. Candles, signs reading hashtag ABC Sacramento. A producer, Elena, spoke. We won't be silenced. Aisha nodded, whispering to Marcus, this is our fight now. On September 22nd, Sacramento's federal courthouse buzzed. Anibal, gray-bearded and silent, faced his first hearing. U.S. Attorney Janae Rowe addressed reporters. This was an attack on free speech. Aisha, covering the story, scribbled notes, her pen shaking. Marcus filmed, whispering, he's not getting out this time. Aisha glanced at Anibal's lawyer, Mark Reichel, who called the dual charges overreach. We'll fight this, Reichel said. The crowd outside chanted, justice for ABC10. What's justice for a crime like this? Tell us with hashtag ABC Sacramento. By September 23rd, state charges joined. Assault, shooting into a building. DA Tien Ho vowed he'll pay. Anibal's notes, now evidence, hinted at targets. GOP rallies, another station. Reyes found no accomplices, but X-chatter worried him, copycat threats rising. At the vigil, Aisha met Rosa, who lit a candle. "I knew him," Rosa confessed, tears falling. Aisha hugged her. "It's not your fault." Rosa shook her head. "Then why does it feel like it?" Sacramento PD added patrols, Newsom tweeting, "We stand with ABC10." Aisha's story aired, her voice steady, and newsroom attacked, a city unbroken. Viewers flooded X with hashtag ABC Sacramento, sharing her clip. Marcus high-fived her. "You nailed it, Aisha." She smiled, but fear lingered. What if there's another Annabelle out there? Back home, she sketched the broken ABC10 logo, her resolve hardening. Sacramento rebuilt, boarded windows replaced, staff united, but the echoes of those shots and Annabelle's threats hung heavy, a warning of a divided nation's cost.